Hi, welcome back. So in our final segment here on the 3D training, we're going to show you where the finishing tools are in the St. Michael's Makerspace, how to access them, and from there we're going to bring them back and I'll show you some of the important tools that you're going to want to use to finish your project after it's printed. So we've taken it off of the build plate now. Now we're set to go. So as you can see right now, this red cabinet here is where the finishing tools are located, and there's a few other things in here as well. There's some sandpaper and some sanding tools and all that you can see. But the main one that we want to get down to, all the way down here, is to this thing called the finishing tools, and it's the finishing cabinet drawer. So you want to pull that out, and in that, as you can see, is a box marked finishing tools. So this is what you want to find. If it's not here, you need to let somebody know at the Makerspace, and they'll see if they can track it down for you. So this is the box that we're going to pick up and grab, and then we're going to shut the drawer. And in our final segment here, we'll show you some of the important tools in it. Okay, so we've gotten our finishing tools here. I have an object that came off the printer as well. So in this finishing toolkit, there are plenty of things that you can use, but some of the main, I'm going to show you some of the main stuff that you'll need here. So we've got a little bit of sanding paper here. We've got these filing, assorted filing rods here. We've got some pick work here as well that we could use. Here's some more filing rods as well. Those are the main things that you're really going to need. There's also some kind of dentistry stuff in here as well, up here in this particular area for you to be able to use as well. All of this is meant to get the support material off of your projects. And now that the MakerBot printed it as we need to, we're going to try to clean it up a little bit. And for any more detailed work that you need, just talk with the people at the Makerspace there and they'll be able to handle it. So I have this tooth here, which happens to have an open cavity. If you have a cap or anything like that, I would recommend you take it off and put it off to the side, just like that. So our first step is to take this little thing off right here, or what's known as the raft. And to do that, I'm simply going to take one of these dentist tools here, and we're going to pry that off. Now, I got it. You can get it started a little bit if you want with your thumb, and then just pull it from there. So I'm just simply taking this here and prying that off just like so, and I'm going to continue all the way around as we need to. So that is my raft right there. As you can see, it came off nice and clear. From there, you can see all this right here, which is all support material, and there's a few ways that we can get that off from there. You can kind of pick it off a little bit with your fingers as you need to, or what you can do is simply use the pick here and try to pry it off, and it'll come off. But it's going to take a little bit of patience. It's going to take a little bit of time to be able to do it. So you may want to give yourself a little bit to be able to come off. So all that's going to need to come off, but what I want to focus on right now is all this stuff in here. This is all support material in the middle here, and you can tell it's support material because just like here, it's all very, very loose and very easy to do. So part of it you can get with your hands and kind of do a rough, or you can take a set of files here and try to pick it off as well and try to get some of this stuff off just like that. But you want to go a little bit coarse, and you can always clean it up if you need to with a little bit of sandpaper as well, just to, let's see, just to be able to set yourself up and be able to go. So I can clean up all that if I need to with some of the sanding paper that's located in there as well for it. But this is where, with the finishing stuff, this is where the patience is a virtue here, so that you can clean up all this. And depending on the scale that you want, you may want something really, really smooth or something like that, in which case I would recommend taking a little bit of sandpaper and giving it a sand, and then you can polish it, and you can clean it up with some paint. So this is use of the finishing tools here. Once you're done with it, obviously make sure that it, like anything else, make sure everything gets put back in its spot so you're set to go, and that goes back in the cabinet where we found it. So I hope you found this training very useful to you. This ends our 3D printing training from start to finish. If you have any questions, remember, put it in the discussion board located on the canvas. And if you need something else, please contact the people at St. Michael's in the Makerspace area. Big thanks to them for allowing us to come in and use the space as well for these trainings. Hopefully you're set to go now. If you have any other questions, you can talk to them as you get going in your course. So, thank you very much and have a great one.